battle right away. Getting stuck with a normal match again. We're switching on again. Blue team leads off with Floatzel with a Skuntank and Porygon following right behind. And red team leads off with a Vibrava, Minun, and Glameow. Will blue team pull off another win again this time? Oh, I just noticed the Final Fantasy music is continuing, so it seems like there's a Final Fantasy hour going on. A little late into the hour, but still appreciated nonetheless. Doesn't seem like there's too many people betting. Also, I have to apologize for these long break of silence. Being here by myself, I don't have much to talk about. But if someone in chat would like to ask questions or spark up a conversation starter, I'm more than willing to take the bait. We now enter the final seconds before we go into our battle. Amazon asked how my day was. My day was pretty decent. Pretty vanilla, but it was still decent nonetheless. And now we begin our battle. And questions are coming in from Xander Throwbick. Question: what's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Silvally, followed by Mewtwo and Espeon. And the battle begins with Floatzel and Vibrava out. Red team going for the switch into Minun, it seems like. Floatzel goes for the Surf. Vibrava thankfully avoiding that. Minun still takes a decent chunk of damage. People asking when did I start playing Pokemon? My first official Pokemon game was Pokemon Pearl, but I did have a Pokemon Emerald version shared with my brother beforehand. Blue team goes for the switch in the Skuntank. Minun going for the Stab Thunderbolt. No snow warning. I have not considered doing an ASMR podcast. I'd rather avoid that. Skuntank going for the Sucker Punch, but sadly, red team did not take the bait and went for a Sweet Kiss. Skuntank is now confused. I'm not going to answer who my least favorite person in chat is. I'm sorry. Minun again goes for the Thunderbolt, almost killing Skuntank off, but still kicking. Can you come through the... Oh, no. Didn't get through the confusion, and sadly kapows away, leaving blue team without a Skuntank. Floatzel comes out. Doesn't seem like the prime choice, though. Who's my favorite person here aside from Evilem? Evilem's my favorite across all the boards. I'm sorry, no one can replace Evilem. So, red team eats up the Surf, going for a Sweet Kiss, putting Floatzel into confusion as well. Also, for people just now joining in, the commentator right now is me, Raikayu. You might see me in chat spamming Ritzmits. So, blue team now goes for the switch into Porygon, realizing their mistake and putting in a water type against a electric type. And lucky type goes for the Thunderbolt again. Not doing as much damage as it would have done against Floatzel, but sadly doing decent damage, just above half, and getting the paralysis off. On it again, continues the Thunderbolts. Porygon taking it and still living. Yes, Juan, no one can replace Evil M as my favorite. They are my favorite across all boards. Seems like Porygon went for the agility. And red team is going to get the 19% switch into Glameow. It was my favorite copy pasta. I haven't read a copy pasta. Oh, I'm stupid. I read the S creepy pasta, but I said copy pasta. Favorite copy pasta would probably have to be the That's a hard choice. But continuing my job here, Glameow comes out, takes a hit, sadly gets down to 3 HP, followed by a Super Fang. And Porygon got paralysis, and the red team follows up by another Super Fang, but will it be enough to kill? Nope, Porygon is still moving, followed up by a return. That's the end of Cool Cat, the second. Porygon is sitting at 6 HP, sadly, with the paralysis. So the next Pokemon will come out and outspeed it. Vibrava gets sent out, and Earth powers, and that's the end of Porygon. What's my favorite run lore-wise? I think my favorite run, even though chat would not agree, overall is the side game Ultra. Porygon goes down and comes out Floatzel. Floatzel gets the Surf off. Vibrava is not appreciating it and goes down under half health. Vibrava does get the Dragon Pulse off though, and it's a crit. Sadly, Floatzel gets OHKO'd by the crit. And that draws the end to blue team and their winning streak. And it seems like person called the crit. You've ruined it for everyone, I'm sorry. You jinxed it and it happened. So now it's your fault and you have to take the blame. I think I'm biased towards Ultra being my favorite all around because I made art for it. Not to give myself a shout out here, but I did post it on Reddit. So, of course, Ultra art was best art because it was my art, but we're moving on to the side game. Who will win the lucky token this time around? What run was I mostly involved in? Not counting our recent Waning Moon, where I was mostly involved just for the badges. But Ultra was probably the one I was most involved with a lot of people trying to ruin it. So I had to give my fair share of inputs to make sure we went in the right direction.